I didn't even know if I was going to say this player. I don't actually think they're underrated in the general sense, but I just wanted to say Kevin Durant because I think that he's kind of become the standard of player to where he's going to get compared to Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, and I don't know. People go back and forth on this. They flip flop on it. There's a lot of great candidates, but game 7, if you had to win or take all game, he's probably the guy you would choose. I think it's between him and, obviously a few other players. I don't want to discredit the season anyone's having or how well player X or player Y is playing. I do think that if he didn't get hurt, I think that the Nets would be the 1 seed. I think that Durant would probably have MVP close to locked up, and I think that James Harden would still be on the Nets. So that just goes to the overarching kind of impact and imprint effect that he has on not only the Nets, but all of basketball. And if something happens to one of these premier players like a Kevin Durant, it just alters the entire league. For example, he tears his Achilles, he's down for the next season. That changes everything about the league. And I think that kind of his injury, not only how he comes off and how he plays off injury, how he's just doesn't even miss a beat, but just a 1 month kind of injury, 6 weeks, whatever it was, just completely just dismantled kind of the start that Brooklyn had. They went from the 1st seed to they fell to 8th. I don't know if they ever fell to 9th. Anyways, that's kind of my take on Kevin Durant, that I don't know if he's the best player in the league anymore, but you don't want to face him in the playoffs, even if they're the 8th seed. You don't want to face him in a game 7. And he's kind of become one of those players that, like a LeBron, like a Steph, that everyone's going to compare the next upcoming star to.